This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning for October 11, 2023, taxi operator killed, mother hospitalized following Manchester gun attack. A taxi operator was shot dead, his mother wounded, and 4 of his relatives, including 3 children, left traumatized after men reportedly opened fire on the family in Greenville, Manchester on Tuesday night. Police named the deceased as Gregory Sutherland, 36, otherwise called Greg of Big Head Street in Greenville. Preliminary reports are that about 7 p.m., Sutherland was driving his taxi with his relatives as passengers to their home when 2 gunmen alighted from bushes and opened fire on the vehicle. The news was told that the gunmen attacked the family mere meters from their house in the Scottstown area of Greenville. 2 men jumped out of the bush and shot out the tires first, so Greg couldn't drive off. Then them opened fire on him in the driver's seat. Him come out of the car, and all when him drop a ground, them still a shoot him, a source said. Sutherland's mother was reportedly shot in the chest and the foot. The other passengers escaped the injury. The injured people were rushed to hospital, where Sutherland was pronounced dead and his mother admitted in serious but stable condition. This latest incident is the 4th murder recorded in Manchester since the start of October. Ex-soldier wanted for questioning in connection with a rape of 12-year-old girl. The Jamaica Constabulary Force has launched a manhunt for a former member of the Jamaica Defense Force who is accused of raping his girlfriend's daughter for the past 4 years, starting when she was only 12 years old. The news sources say the mother was interviewed at the Police Center for the Investigation of Sexual Offenses and Child Abuse on Tuesday after the matter was reported by the child, who is now 16 years old. According to news sources, the ex-soldier started raping the child while he slept at her mother's house in the Red Hills area of St. Andrew. The sources say the victim's older sister was often on the bed while the ex-soldier abused her, but that sibling was sworn to secrecy. The older sister would beat the younger one whenever she complained about being raped, as the ex-soldier was providing financial support for the family, said one source. The mother also claimed that she did not want to report the matter, as she did not want him to lose his job, added the source. According to the source, the case could be made public today, Wednesday, as the police could seek help to find the ex-soldier. Investigators are considering laying charges against the mother and the older daughter, as they were well aware that the 12-year-old was being raped. The JDF has said it cannot help to find him, as he is no longer a member of the army, so it is up to us to find him, added the source. Efforts to get an official comment from the JCF were unsuccessful on Tuesday. Senior Superintendent of Police Maldra Jones-Williams, the head of Sissoko, declined to comment, while Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitzbailey, who is overseas, said he was not aware of the case. In July, Sissoko renewed its call for parents and the guardians to be careful when choosing caregivers for their children. Sissoko, in a release, said with many children at home because of the summer holidays, local authorities usually witness a surge in incidents of abuse because children left under the care of neighbors or family members often fall prey to these custodians. The release reported Jones-Williams as saying the advent of technology further compounds the worrying trend with unsupervised screen time exposing children to online predators. She said in light of these concerns, law enforcers were encouraging parents to be alert and also careful when choosing caregivers for their children. Jones-Williams also called for open dialogue between parents and their children about the repercussions of indiscriminate sexual encounters, such as unexpected pregnancies, sexual transmitted infections, and the emotional trauma associated with these experiences. Reprisal and the lottery scamming may have played a role in Trelawney quadruple murder, says police. Assistant Commissioner of Police in charge of the Area 1 Division, Clifford Chambers, yesterday disclosed that reprisal and the lottery scamming may have played a role in Monday night's quadruple murder in Duanville, Trelawney. Chambers told reporters at the scene that one of the deceased 27-year-old Akeem Robinson, otherwise called Eddie and Petro, of a Kinloss address in Trelawney has been linked to a 2017 shooting that left 4 people injured and a mother, 25-year-old Karen Williams, and her 8-year-old son, Javier Kerlemon, dead. Robinson was named as a person of interest in the November 22, 2017 shooting. The suspect in that case, who is now deceased, was arrested in relation to that incident, but investigators had difficulties proffering charges against him because of identification issues, Chambers explained. Robinson was shot and killed at about 10 p.m. on Monday night, along with a 21-year-old girlfriend, Amelia Livingston, his 51-year-old cousin, Cordell Graham, and Graham's 43-year-old common-law spouse, Nicole White. Chambers also revealed that Robinson was alleged to have been involved in lottery scamming and that he had reportedly had a dispute with the persons from Kinloss prior to his death. The investigation is at an extreme infancy stage, but the investigators are combing the scene. They have been able to lift pertinent evidence so far, and we will be relying on scientific evidence to advance the investigation to some extent, said Chambers. He said the police are following several leads to identify the attackers. St. Catherine man accused of abducting woman he offered a ride granted $200,000 bail. A St. Catherine driver who allegedly diverted with a woman he offered a ride home after having his sexual advances rejected was granted $200,000 bail yesterday during an appearance before the St. Catherine Parish Court. He is Ronald Stewart's son, a 20-year-old laborer from Keystone in the parish. He has been charged with abduction and indecent assault. Senior Parish Court Judge Desiree Aline granted bail on conditions which included reporting each Wednesday to the Spanish Town Police, surrendering his travel documents, and no interfering with the complainant. He is to reappear in court on November 14. It is alleged that about 3:30 p.m. on October 4, Stewart's son was driving from Portmore to Spanish Town when he offered the 20-year-old complainant a ride. She accepted. During the journey, Stewart's son reportedly made sexual advances to the woman, who rejected the overtures. He said to have touched her inappropriately. Upon reaching Greendale, the man attempted to forcibly divert to his home. The complainant allegedly jumped from the vehicle. The woman later reported the matter to the police. Bus and the taxi fares to go up come Sunday. Bus and taxi fares are to go up by 19% effective October 15. The fares will again move up by 16% on April 1, 2024. The fares charged by the Jamaica Urban Transit Company and the Montego Bay Metro will remain the same. The rate for the elderly, the disabled, and the children who use the JUTC and the Mobay Metro will remain at 50% of the adult fare. In making the announcement yesterday, Transport Minister Darrell Vaz noted that some public passenger operators wanted a 100% increase in fares, with others calling for a higher figure, but the government could not acquiesce to this and had to act in a responsible and sensitive manner. In accepting a recommendation for an overall 35% increase in fares and deciding to implement it on a phased basis, the government has sought to carry out a balancing act where the impact of the cost of living on commuters and the expenses being faced by bus and taxi operators had to be taken into careful consideration, Vaz explained. The staggering of the 35% increase over the 8-month period is a deliberate effort by the government to cushion the impact of the cost of transportation on the traveling public. It's intentional that the second phase of the increase will take effect after the tabling of the next budget, which will naturally take into consideration costs facing our people, Vaz noted. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.